All right, so today is a little bit of a different kind of video lesson, but I think a very necessary video. If by the end of this I make my point, leave a comment saying I will cut losses quickly. Because today, for the first time in a while, I have zero winning trades. I actually have four losses. But if you look at what I've done, all of these losses less than $1,000. So as unhappy as I am about losing, and I haven't had a day where I've even had like, I guess I've had two losses in a day lately, but not like three, and definitely not four. I really can't remember the last time I've had three or four losses in a day. It's been months. It might not even happen in 2020, but the end of the world is not as bad as it might seem. A lot of people are saying like, oh, you have four losses, your strategy is dead, your luck is run out, you're a fraud. And I'm like, whoa, like small losses are okay. And I contained all of them. This is the best thing, okay? It is not the end of the world like, people like to think that it is. You're like, oh my God, I have four losses. Look at this, okay? This is my weekly gains right now. Look at this. $7,000 plus. So I have lost roughly 10% of my weekly gains. Let me just go to on the month now because we're halfway done through November. And what's happening? Look at this. 23,000 on the month, okay? Let's go for year to date. Oh, 955,000. So even though it looks terrible looking at four losses, again, like if you look at my recent trades, I mean, my one trade yesterday on WSGF pretty much wipes out all four of these losses. And look at this. Yesterday I had some losses too, but look at my losses, 150, 187. Let's actually look at what's going on. I tried the morning spike on TLSS, former runner. It spiked in the past. I chased this morning spike. I got caught. There was nothing to do, so I got out. Small loss. CYIO, not seaweed. CYIO. I was buying this morning spike because they had some news. I thought that it could keep going. I was wrong, so I got out. I had two overnight trades. OASPQ. This one just had a morning panic. I couldn't get out, but I tried my best and I actually got out right near the open. And I minimized my losses. They could have been worse. I was dead wrong on this one. RSCF. This was another one. I was out near the market open. I actually wanted to try to get out in the 40s. I had like a profit. I still have to call E-Trade. I don't know why this didn't execute. But I was wrong. I accepted it. I had a small loss. Now look at it. Now it's down to the 20s. This is down 36%. All these OTC stocks are getting crushed today. Whether it's RSCF, WSGF, was a big runner earlier this week, down 11%. PHBI, I warned about this in the chat room yesterday, that this was a promo, down 43%. OASPQ, which again, I had overnight, this one is down 22%. And RSCF is down 36%. So all the OTC stocks are getting crushed. It's not just the ones that I'm in. And again, gotta highlight the fact that it's okay to have losses. I know it's not fun, but you have to contain and minimize them the best that you can. I am very proud of them. So this is my tweet, and I actually literally tweeted, I said this, here are my four losses. I'm proud to show them. Mind you, I'm not proud of losing. It's not like, oh, let me get into a trade and try to lose. It'll be a good lesson for my students. No, I donate 100% of my trading profits to charity. So I want to donate more. I'm very proud that I've donated nearly $1 million this year. And I'm in the process of figuring out more donations. Just over the past few weeks, it's not like, I make the money and I send it out the same day. It takes a few weeks to figure out which charities. I'm actually going to Houston Food Bank in a few days. I donated, I think it was like $25,000 there a few years ago, but now I'm going to donate $100,000 to Houston Food Bank. That's with my October profits, roughly. And then I'm adding, just some of my own money on top of my trading profits too. But here is why I'm proud of these four losses, because look at this. In total, and I said this, but I have to repeat this because, I know people don't get this, and I know this is weird to say, but in total, these four losses are less than 1/8 of what I made this week. I'm sorry, it's actually 1/7 now. But it's such a small percentage of my overall gains. I am proud to show them. Every single trader I know, every single top trader I know experiences losses, but the top traders differentiate themselves by containing them, by controlling them. Okay? I was wrong on all 4 of these trades, and yet look at the size. This is why I love trading. Okay? This is why it's so much better than going to like Vegas with a casino where you double your money, like all on red, all on black. You either double your money or you lose. With this one, I'm losing like 1%. And I also have some follow-up tweets here. And I said this: remember, sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. You do not need to be in a position all the time. Cash is also a position. And I said, yes, again, I have 4 losses today, but a combined loss of less than $1,000. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have taken any of them. But again, you live, you learn. And I said this: I said, look, I know everyone, wants to make as much money as possible, right? As quickly as possible. But the market doesn't care what you or I or anyone else wants. It's going to do whatever it wants to do. So use slower days like today. Study more, work out, catch up with friends, family. Don't try to be a hero for no reason. And I see this sometimes. Forget about just cutting losses, even though I think that's important. And again, if you understand that, leave a comment underneath this video saying, I will always cut losses quickly. Hopefully you can learn from my example. But at the same time, you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade aggressively. When there's no really great OTC plays, guess what? I'm not like saying, hey, I need to make a trade right now. I need to get back on the horse. No, for me, I just want you to understand that losses are part of the game. And if you look at the Dow or the NASDAQ, I mean, the NASDAQ is down just a little bit, but the Dow is down over 300 points, over 1%. We have we had a lot of election giddiness earlier, but it's not all doom and gloom. GTEC, which was a former runner a few days ago, this one's coming back, but it's coming back in a very choppy manner. It's not exactly my kind of favorite stock. EDRY, which was up earlier, this one failed to hold its gains. So there are still some stocks up. JCPNQ was a bankruptcy play. I was dip buying it yesterday, but it closed so terribly. Today, it's up 40%. So don't think that just because I lost on 4 trades, every stock is down. Just the stocks that I traded. And there are other stocks that are up. They're just not my ideal patterns. Also IMAC is up. This one had a nice short squeeze right near the market open. Props to all longs and props to shorts, who shorted into the crazy, early over aggressive short squeeze. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's okay if you want to short, just don't short too aggressively. It's okay to go long, just don't go long too aggressively and refuse to cut losses quickly. If you don't want to trade, that's fine too. You have to find what works best for you. But on days like today, it is a little slower, so accept it. And, again, I am so proud to show this stuff. It's crazy to me how, revolutionary me just showing my losses is. It still blows my mind. This isn't anything complicated. This isn't anything tough for me. It's not like some people are congratulating me. They're like, oh, Tim, good job on showing these losses. This must be tough. Some people are consoling me. I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys have the most inaccurate mindset looking at losses. This is part of the job. When you wake up, you have to go pee. When I trade, sometimes I accept that there will be losses. It's not something to console me about. Think about if you most people have to go to the bathroom when they wake up, right? Maybe this is a weird analogy. I don't care. I'm going with it. Imagine if someone said oh, they saw you, going to the bathroom when you woke up, oh, congratulations, you went to the bathroom when you woke up, or I know it's difficult, but you went to the bathroom. Good job. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is madness. That me showing losses, that me showing that I have 4 trades in a row that I've lost on is somehow worth, haters attacking me, people trying to console me, when this is just a part of trading. This is how flawed people are looking at trading, where they have such a screwed up mindset where they think that this is something amazing, that I'm showing this. And I'm just like, yo, this industry is so messed up. This is pathetic. But we all have different mindsets. For me, maybe it's just because I talk to more traders, and it's crazy to me that this has become like controversial, showing your losses or not. It shouldn't be controversial. It should be as automatic as going to the bathroom when you wake up or brushing your teeth when you wake up, if you want a better analogy. I don't know why I didn't say that ever. Congratulations on brushing your teeth. Your teeth are going to thank you. Your gums are going to thank you. Like, it's stupid to me that this is such caused such commotion, but it has, and that is why I teach. This is a great example. So cut your losses quickly. It's okay to be wrong. Some days you're just going to be off. I'm not looking to revenge trade. I'm not looking to trade big and make back all my losses. Oh no, I'm down $700. Crazy to me. But this is trading. This is the messed up side of the industry where this is somehow eye-opening that I have losses. But yes, I do have losses. I just contain them. That's how I stay rich. That's how I got rich in the first place. So leave a comment underneath this video if you learned that. Get in my chat room, study my DVDs, study my video lessons, get in my challenge if you truly want to learn. This is pissing me off that this showing losses is such a big deal. It shouldn't be. It's part of trading. Do it.